What's up, guys? Crackerjack here with a 31-7 gameplay. Before I start off, let me just say I'm sorry I'm not bringing you guys a lot of variety. I've been using the MP7 a lot in my gameplays, but don't worry, I got a lot of good games with different guns now, like the PM9 and P90, different submachine guns. So all these MP7 gameplays will stop coming as often, and there will be more variety in my channel. But what I wanted to talk about in this commentary, let me just say that I'm using like my normal specialist class, like scavenger and all that stuff. But what I want to talk about in this video was like how Infinity Ward should make, or Infinity Ward or Treyarch, like whoever's developing the game, like that year, should make the maps after the game releases, because people will like give them criticism and love towards the map if they like it or don't like it, and then Infinity Ward or Treyarch, I'll just say the company, can change like their map style, like how they make the maps, so then people will like it now. But like Infinity Ward, I'll just use them for example. I'm pretty sure they've made a lot of maps so far that are scheduled to release in COD Elite, and then later in the like the map packs that you can buy in a bundle. So they made a lot of those, and they're probably just going to be just as bad as the normal maps, because they made them all in one time, knowing that they were going to release them like throughout the Modern Warfare 3 career, I guess you can say, or Modern Warfare 3 life cycle. So so they're going to be just as bad because they made them the same way. But if they make them after, where people give criticism and hate, like, or criticism and love, like let's say people don't like the size of the maps, then and then the company can make it smaller or bigger. And let's say people don't like all the objects in the map, or all the head glitches in the maps, then Infinity Ward can change something about that. But if they pre-make the maps before the game releases, and people can't give criticism about it, then they won't know what people, well, they'll know what people like, but they can't do anything about what they're doing. But anyway, yeah, so like Infinity Ward, like, I'll use Downturn for an example. That map is horrible. To me, that map is like 10 times worse than Outpost. I'm not saying Outpost is a good map, because that map's pretty bad too, but Downturn is just worse. Like, who designs a map like that where you can't get a kill in a Reaper or AC-130 or like Osprey Gunner? You can't get one kill because there are so many buildings, there are so tall buildings, and then there's that underground tunnel where B is, that like it's pretty much impossible to get a kill unless you're really lucky and someone's really stupid, because there's that long building all the way on the left or right side, depending on where you are, by the great infected spot, and then there's a really tall building on the opposite side of that, and then you can hide underground, like the whole middle area is underground, so air support can't do anything. And Outpost, that map is pretty bad too. The air support sucks because like the Reaper and AC-130 routes goes behind a cliff. Who designs a route to go behind a cliff? Like, make it like go really fast over the cliff so it's only there for like 3 seconds, and then go like put it back to the normal route, and that would be so much better. But you can't kill anybody on like the cliff side of that map, because, or like the mountain side of the map, because it's blocking it, and you can't curve your Reaper bullets around it because you'll hit the cliff. So I don't know why they designed it like that. But if they were using their people's criticism to their advantage, then they would make much better maps and probably get more sales. Because if let's say I was a noob at the game, and I went on YouTube, and I typed in, should I buy map packs for MW3? There is going to be hundreds of videos saying like, don't buy them. Liberation and Piazza and all these maps suck. It's a waste of money. Modern Warfare 3 maps are horrible, so just don't buy it. There are going to be a lot of those. And if they made good maps where people liked them, then and then the noob or somebody typed it in, there would be videos that said like, yeah, buy them, they're really good, they're worth your money and all that stuff. But that there's so much criticism and like hatred towards the maps on YouTube. If anybody looks for something towards like in Modern Warfare 3 in general, people aren't gonna like what they see, and they're not gonna buy the product. For example, if like I didn't get Modern Warfare 3 by now, and I wanted to get it, and I went on YouTube saying like, is MW3 worth my money? Do you really think people are gonna say, like, they're gonna be videos saying, yeah, Modern Warfare 3 is the best, get it, it's the best Call of Duty? No, there's not. There's gonna be videos saying MW3 sucks, spawn suck, maps suck, Type 95, Striker, FMG9 are OP, and all this stuff. So then that'll decrease Infinity Ward sales. And during the month of January, they had like half the sales that Black Ops 2 did. And as the COD progresses, like as just the game, like game of the year, or I mean not game of the year, as the highest sales every year, they should be getting more than the past game, not less than the past game. They should be getting more every month, like every month than the past game. Like Modern Warfare 3 should be doing better than Black Ops, and then Black Ops 2 should be doing better than Modern Warfare 3, until all the uproar for Call of Duty games like dies down and people just stop buying them. And then they should be doing better. But because all the criticism on YouTube of Modern Warfare 3, and I don't like Modern Warfare 3 either, so I can agree with a lot of these people how Modern Warfare 3 sucks, how it's rage-inducing and all this stuff. If a noob types it in, they're not gonna get the game because they're gonna see all this hatred, and they're gonna get a different game, like maybe Skyrim or Battlefield 3 or something else, because they're gonna think that if they get this game, they're just gonna be wasting their money on a game that nobody likes, which it can't be true, but can't be, because noobs, I don't know, they don't really see all the stupid stuff in games, I guess, because they just like, they kind of use the stupid stuff because they wanna do decent. But I guess the whole point of this commentary is just like to say how if Infinity Ward or Treyarch, shut up phone, if Infinity Ward or Treyarch made their maps after the release date, which I think Treyarch does, I'm not quite sure, but Treyarch's maps are pretty good. But if they made their maps after the release date, they would get more sales and more like people buying the product. But anyway, game's almost over here. We're winning, or like we only need like 3 more confirms. But this MP7 is pretty good, like I've said in a lot of videos, and like I'm using extreme conditioning. I don't know why I always say to myself I'm gonna switch extreme conditioning for quick draw, because I would do that, but I never do it. I just always procrastinate and say I'll do it later, but I never end up doing it. Oh well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.